Hi, it's Tony Ann. I'm back again. Hello, fellow classmates. I decided to do my report on puppy mills, and I will try to do a little better this time. When making the decision to get a puppy, there are some factors people do need to consider. Often people go to local pet stores to see the puppies they have, and sometimes they even impulse buy with little or no concern where the puppy came from. Pet stores will always say that they get their puppies from reputable breeders, but often the puppies for sale in pet stores are bought from puppy mills or backyard breeders for a fraction of the price they are sold for. Puppy mills breed puppies in horrible conditions with no consideration to how these litters turn out nor the breeding animals. The only thing they care about is money, not the animals. To puppy mill owners and backyard breeders, these animals are only a commodity. The treatment of these animals should be, in some cases, criminal in these puppy mills. These breeder dogs spend their entire life in a tiny cage, usually too small for them to even walk freely. The cages are unkept. They are essentially lie in their own feces and urine. They are never walked nor petted or loved, let alone they are given no veterinarian care. The conditions are so bad that the dogs are essentially abused, and their treatment is criminal. Once the breeding dogs are no longer able to have litters often times the owners kill them in humanity. They are shot, stoned, drowned, gassed, or even starved to death. While the dogs are able to produce litters, they are kept pregnant or tending to the litters as much as physically possible. The puppies that result from these puppy mills are often sick and always taken away from their mothers too soon. Some of these puppies develop neurological and genetic issues that cannot be seen right away as a result of inbreeding. I have heard horror stories from people who bought a puppy at a pet store, and I myself got one that ended up to have a bunch of health issues before I knew about puppy mills. But once you get a puppy, you get emotionally attached. The puppy I got from a local pet store ended up so ill that I had to do regular treatments using a nebulizer. I needed to put him in a crate covered with a blanket so he can breathe. And the pet store I got him from wanted to take him back after the first month and euthanize him because the veterinarian bills were so high, of course. This was impossible due to the fact of the emotional attachment and the love me and my family had for him. To this day, he has health issues, and he ended up looking quite different than the norm for the breed. Aside from the problems you can have with the health of these puppies, there are ethical reasons that have to be thought of as well. The purchasing of a puppy that may have come from a puppy mill or backyard breeder keeps the so-called breeders in business and gives them incentives to keep abusing these animals as if they have no feelings. Buying a puppy or dog should always be done responsibly. If you must have a puppy or a particular breed of dog, you should never buy it from a pet store. You should contact a rescue organization or a reputable breeder, one that can produce paperwork on their dogs and you can see the conditions the puppies are in, and the parents if possible. If everyone stopped buying puppies that are bred in abusive conditions, there would be no incentive for these people to continue using and abusing animals. I think that more people should take this issue seriously. If I had known this prior to purchasing a pet store puppy, I would have never bought a puppy from one. I think that more people should be educated about this issue, and the laws should be changed to shut down all puppy mills. But if the demand is not there and no one buys a puppy whose breeding they are unsure about, then the puppy mill business will no longer be lucrative. So I believe it needs to start with cutting off the demand, no matter how cute the puppies are. If you buy it, then the pet store will get a new one to put in the cage.